And if you're like many of us, you're still eating your way through that basket of Easter candy.
Or your kid's basket of Easter candy. Well, this morning, a story of the Buffalo connection with one of the most popular makers of chocolate in the country, a company that supplies many of the candy shops around here and across the nation. And as we find out in this week's edition of the Unknown Stories, it has roots in Buffalo beer. For this South Buffalo candy shop, this time of year is like the Super Bowl.
This is going into our 11th season, and Park Edge has been here since the 50s.
Head inside and you see the shelves jammed with chocolate crosses, bunnies, and other shapes you might expect. But then there are a few you may not. Everything from this cop collection to Darth Vader. Co-owner Maggie Mulvaney says that they take pride in the selection as well as the handcrafting of all of these amazing treats.
We only use Merckens chocolate. We use two types. They're Gloria and they're Marquis. And to us, it's one of the best chocolates in the industry. It's so smooth when it's tempered properly, and it just instantly melts in your mouth.
Whether it's the molded creations or the hand-cut sponge candy, the chocolate is Merckens, a global company with roots in Buffalo.
It still has the same great taste, and it has more of like a German hint to it because it was by a German that created it. And it's just that smooth, crisp chocolate.
In 1921, August Merckens, considered the dean of the chocolate industry, purchased the Reed Chocolate Factory at Jersey and 7th Streets. And over the years, more than 100 branch offices were established in Boston, Chicago, LA, and many other cities, in addition to the Buffalo headquarters. And this headquarters combined two Buffalo favorites, chocolate and beer. Before Reed, it was originally the Schaefer and Brother Malt House. And today, you can still see the old Merckens chocolate sign in faded paint on the Jersey Street side of the building. The complex itself was renovated by Community Beer Works with their brewery and tasting room on one side and the Schaefer Malt House lofts in the old Mercken building.
I honestly didn't know it started in Buffalo until about a year after we bought the place, and we were doing research on chocolate, and I was like, this is just the best. We tried a couple different chocolates, and this one was just by far the best. And then I started researching, and I was like, oh, that's why it's the best. It's from Buffalo.
Always fall back on that. That's why it's the best. It's from Buffalo.